Hey, good Saturday afternoon, guys. This is meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Let's get this weather party and farming party started, right? Okay. Just one reminder for you. If you don't want to be on the weather text list, I don't mind. It doesn't hurt my feelings. But if you could just text me back individually, or anytime you want to ask me something, text me back individually instead of a reply to the whole group, because for some weird reason sometimes it'll truncate my list and chop some people off, and then I don't notice it, and then they say, hey, I haven't heard from you in a week or two, and I'll say, oh boy, okay. All right, so let's get this going here. We do have a large storm system coming for late tomorrow into Monday. It'll have on the leading edge of it some precipitation. The time is up here. This is this evening, and it looks like overnight, that's midnight tonight, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, there could be some light showers. I'll show you the amounts when we're done, but I think we could skip through with a tenth, maybe some spots with a few hundredths, maybe a spot with a 2/10, something like that. That's an initial wave. Then we get into tomorrow. We're 8 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, noon, 1, 2, or 3 o'clock. 6 o'clock. This is a model I like for this situation. And yeah, by the way, that's a raging snowstorm. And then we get into darkness, and overnight, Sunday night into Monday morning is when we have a round of heavier showers come through the area. But right now, this is kind of showing that it's just a cold front for us with several hours of rain, maybe not a 6 to 12 hour type rain. So I still think it'll drop about a ½ inch at least, maybe 3/4 if a thunderstorm gets going, but that's about it. We'll look at that here in just, right now. That's what I got lined up. This is the precipitation, okay? So this is, let's go to tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, and there you can see, a tenth, plus or minus a tenth, something like that. So some of you could wake up tomorrow morning and still have some pretty good planting conditions. And then as we go through tomorrow night into Monday, then you start to see the bands of heavier showers, maybe thunderstorms come through. That's why I say it's at least a ½ inch, maybe 3/4, maybe spotty inch amounts if you get a thunderstorm going. All right, let's look into the future here. And I want to point out what you're looking at. There's Florida, there's Texas, there's Michigan, California, the West Coast is out here, Canada. What you're looking at is you're looking at amounts of precipitation in 6-hour periods modeled. This is the European model, which we like. And then you're also looking at the pressure pattern in the black lines, but more importantly, the red lines are warmer temperatures and the blue lines are colder temperatures, okay? So let's go and start. And here comes our storm. This is tomorrow afternoon. And it's basically two storms kind of merging together over us, and we're kind of in the split. We are kind of lucky in this that it's heavy down here, heavy snow up to the north and west. We're kind of in the split, but won't be able to miss out on it altogether. If you got a project going, button it down, because that's a wind, 45, 50 mile an hour gusts, Monday afternoon and evening. And then, of course, on the cold side, we get into quite a cool down. Tuesday, we're into Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Nice thing about this cool down is it's calming the storm systems down, so it's a dry cool down, it looks like. And we are out into next Saturday now, and the next rain possibly coming in by next Sunday. Well, I want to go to the end of this model run. Now, I don't always believe a model run at 8, 9, 10 days out. What we've seen as a trend this winter all along is every time a cold blast tries to come down, it doesn't have staying power. So in the models show it sticking around, and then as it gets closer, kind of washes out. So that could be the case again. But as we go to the end of this, 10 days out, that would be April 21st, notice the warmth out here. Now, there still is cold that could come in here and slide down, but it also is showing the warmth. And with my theory that this subtropical high is the strongest feature that we got, and a trough out here, that's going to pump the warm air up. I think it will look a lot different than this and lean toward the warmer side. One last thing for you here, 6 to 10 day, we know it's going to be colder than normal, but we like that, drier than normal. 8 to 14 day, that would be 8 to 14 day would be April 20 up to April 24th. Cool, starting to calm down. Storm system on the east coast. And then the 3 to 4 week forecast just made goes out to May 8th. And it starts to show that warmth building. They do indicate some wetness building there. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. So right now, I'm going to say we're going to see some showers starting in the middle of the night tonight. You might, if the ground is good, now, you might wake up and it still might be okay, or it might get okay sometime during the middle of the day tomorrow. The next main rain with that storm system will start on tomorrow night after dark, it looks like. So there's your first weather text of the year. Let's get this thing started. Let's have a good year. And again, if you have any questions, just text me individually if you could, please. Not because I don't want other people to see what you're saying to me, but because it screws up my text blast for some reason. I'm working on something more efficient on that, just on my end, so it makes it a little easier so I can be more regular to you without so much cumbersome little logistics. Have yourselves a happy Easter. Take care.